Hello! Today we're tackling a question on everyone's mind. Will homes finally get cheaper in 2025? The US real estate market has been a wild ride. Prices soared, then just stayed high. Many of us are still dreaming of that perfect home, but the price tags keep us on the outside looking in. So what's next? Will 2025 bring relief, or more of the same? The last few years have left buyers frustrated, waiting for a break that never seems to come. We'll dig into the forces behind these stubborn prices. Mortgage rates, supply, demand, and more. Think of this as a detective story. Our mystery is home prices, and the clues are everywhere. We'll look at what the experts are predicting and, more importantly, why, because understanding the why is the key to seeing what's really happening. So, let's start our investigation into the 2025 housing market. Are prices dropping, soaring, or just stuck? Economists have been crunching the numbers, and their forecasts will guide us. We'll unpack the reasons behind the trends, not just the trends themselves. Ready to see what's really going on with real estate in 2025? Let's take our first step into this complex, high-stakes world. The journey begins now. Here's the first big reveal. Experts say home prices in 2025 aren't dropping. They're inching up, about 3% on average. The market is frozen, like a game of musical chairs where no one moves. Why? Mortgage rates. They're still high, around 6% to 7%, making monthly payments steep. The Federal Reserve is keeping rates high to fight inflation, and that's not changing soon. High rates mean the total cost of owning a home, loan, taxes, insurance, repairs, has soared. The average extra cost of home ownership is now over $21,000 a year, up 18% from last year. Even if home prices stayed flat, the cost to live in them keeps rising. This combo of high prices and high borrowing costs has frozen the market. Prices aren't dropping because there's still not enough supply. Unlike other products, you can't just make more houses overnight. The housing market plays by its own rules, so even with fewer buyers, prices stay stubbornly high. The main reason? There simply aren't enough homes for sale. We'll dig into why that is next. The market's stuck and it's not thawing out in 2025. Let's see what's keeping supply so tight. Enter the lock-in effect. The biggest reason so few homes are for sale. Millions of homeowners locked in ultra-low mortgage rates years ago, some below 3%. If they move now, their new rate could double or triple, so they stay put. Over 80% of homeowners have rates far below today's market. By the end of 2025, nearly 3/4 will have rates under 6%. This creates a massive shortage of homes for sale. The normal flow of people moving has slowed to a trickle. The result, a chronic housing shortage with millions of homes missing from the market. This isn't going away soon, it'll last for years. Even with fewer buyers, competition for the few available homes keeps prices up. On the flip side, buyers are scarce too. High prices and high mortgage rates have pushed many would-be buyers to the sidelines. First-time buyers face monthly payments much higher than rent, so they wait. Demand won't bounce back until rates drop closer to 5%, not likely this year. The result? Low supply and low demand cancel each other out. The market is frozen with very few transactions. Sellers won't lower prices, and buyers won't pay up. It's a stalemate. Prices aren't falling, but sales are at historic lows. For prices to drop, we'd need a flood of new listings or a major downturn. Neither is happening in 2025. If there aren't enough existing homes, why not just build more? Builders are trying. New home supply is at its highest since 2007. To attract buyers, builders offer incentives like mortgage rate buy-downs and free upgrades. But builders face high costs too. Land, materials, and loans are all more expensive. The pace of new construction has slowed, especially for apartments. The US is short by up to 4.5 million homes, and building at today's rate won't close the gap soon. New homes help, but it's a slow trickle, not a flood. Builders can't unfreeze the market or cause prices to drop in 2025. The shortage remains, and relief is years away. The supply problem is bigger than any one solution. Now let's peek into the ultra-luxury market, a world apart. Here, buyers pay cash, so mortgage rates don't matter. In places like Aspen, estates list for hundreds of millions. Local rules limiting new mansion sizes make existing mega homes even more valuable. These properties are like rare art, scarce and protected. While most buyers struggle, the luxury market thrives on exclusivity. It's a reminder, real estate isn't one market, but many. Starter homes and billionaire retreats follow different rules. When you hear the market is frozen, remember, in the luxury zone it's booming. The forces at play are completely different. The story changes depending on where you look. Finally, let's talk wild cards: government policy, technology, and demographics. The new administration is proposing changes: easier building rules, more federal land for housing, but also limits on multifamily homes and immigration. Fewer immigrants could mean fewer construction workers, slowing building even more. Policy changes could push the market in different directions, but effects are complex. Then there's AI. By 2030, it could automate 30% of work hours, changing where and how people live. If remote work grows, will people leave expensive cities? Will offices become homes? The future is uncertain, but for now, prices aren't dropping. High rates keep buyers out, the lock-in effect keeps supply tight, and new construction can't keep up. The luxury market is its own universe. For most Americans, 2025 is a stalemate. Prices stay high and the wait continues. The real estate puzzle remains unsolved, for now.